Good morning, and today we're doing another Batman video. Now, my next Batman video I'm going to do, I'm actually going to edit clips over it instead of it just being me talking at the camera. Let me know what style you prefer for videos in the future. Just keep it raw like this, or have like Batman clips and stuff playing for you to watch while you listen to me. Anyway, could Batman take out the Sinister Six? I was originally going to do the Insomniac Sinister Six, but someone's already done that. So the loadout I'm going with is Doc Ock, then Electro, Rhino, Vulture, Sandman, and Mysterio. And the scenario is they're terrorizing New York. They split up over New York. They're terrorizing New York. Spider-Man, he's dead. Let's just say that. They all jumped him at once and destroyed him. Batman has now gone over to do the job. He has prep time while he's going over. Obviously, these villains have existed in the past, so there's files to access so he can learn about them. And he will go and take them all one-on-one. Because again, if he gets jumped by all 6 of them, he's screwed. Be a very quick video. Now, I'm going to try and make it more interesting than just say, oh, Batman chucks on the Hellbat suit. Or the gauntlets he used to fight Darkseid. Because, well then, he could beat basically all the Spider-Man villains with them. So I'm going to try and keep it a little more interesting than, Batman just chucks on his god armor. Let's get into it. So, the first one is Sandman. Sandman, he's gone giant. Big sand monster, he's terrorizing a huge part of New York. Batman arrives. Hang on. Alright, I'm back. No, it's just being all funny. Alright, Sandman. So, Batman, he flies in using his flying version of the Batmobile. Sandman's in his giant form, and he attacks. He throws sand, he throws debris. Batman flies around, dodges. He fires missiles and blows up part of Sandman, turns part of him to glass. Batman flies around him, and he uses concentrated thermal lasers, and he attacks Sandman with them. And he starts blasting Sandman, he turns part of him to glass, and this is causing issue. Now, Batman has dealt with Clayface before, who has similar weaknesses to Sandman. Before Sandman can strike, Batman unleashes sonic waves, which doesn't destroy sand or anything, but it disrupts Sandman. Okay, and it vibrates his whole body, all the sand, and then Batman unleashes a special kind of chemical binding spray. So it's something similar that he has used to Clayface before. Basically, it just binds and solidifies the sand and slowly starts turning Sandman's statue. But Sandman's big, so he's still got part of him that's active. He launches hand up at Batman. He tries dodging, but his vehicle is flying Batmobile. It does get hit, and he starts coming crashing down. But he manages to keep control of it, deploy more of the gas, more missiles, sonic waves, and just keeps using stuff like that to disrupt Sandman's momentum and freeze part of his body. And then he starts firing more missiles, blows him up, and eventually Sandman, with all the chemical binding spray and the missiles turning into glass, he's turned into one big giant statue. Oh, man. I should really do these videos like midday. I keep doing them. I literally wake up, have breakfast, and do these videos, and this shit keeps happening with my nose. I'm not like this during the day normally. Just first thing in the morning. Alright, that's Sandman done. Next up, Mysterio. Now, Batman, he starts seeing some weird shit. The illusions, okay? But it's not long for him to know that it's Mysterio. And there's 2 reasons. First of all, Batman has shown incredible willpower to be able to know that he's in illusions with other villains before, such as Scarecrow. Second of all, with Mysterio's illusions, it's a bit different. He uses technology. Batman knows this, and he created special tech in the eyes of his suit to be able to see through it all. So he can easily see, oh yeah, this is fake. technology's being used here. This is the work of Mysterio. Mysterio managed to get some hits in, but Batman deploys an EMP and just wipes out all the technology. Mysterio's just left an ordinary dude. Batman uppercuts him so hard that he goes up into the air. Batman catches him by the collar of his cape, throws him over his shoulder, slams him headfirst into the ground. But he doesn't kill him. You know, he might, slam you headfirst into the ground and break every bone in your body, but he never kills. That's 2 villains down. Next. Vulture. Now, Vulture is a pretty deadly opponent. He's fast enough to hit Spider-Man. He can throw blades from his wings. He's physically strong enough to knock back Spider-Man. Decent durability, enough to take blows from him. Batman's dealt with a lot of flying villains before, maybe not as strong, but still, like Firefly, Killer Moth. So, he is fairly used to it. Batman, he sneaks around, uses his stealth to find the Vulture flying around. And the first thing he does, he throws a smoke bomb at the Vulture and clouds his vision. Batman uses his tech so he can see through the smoke, and he fires off bat bombs, and he hits the Vulture. The Vulture's tech is damaged. He throws daggers from where the smoke came from. Batman dodges. The Vulture flies at his direction, like his technology still intact. Batman jumps out of the way to dodge. He does get hit and cut with the wing, but then, as the Vulture flies past him after tackling through him, Batman shoots his grappling hook at the back of his wing jetpack thing and latches onto him. He then fires electric pulses through the wire and not only shocks Vulture but disables his wings. Batman yanks on the grappling hook and slams the Vulture into the rooftop, because obviously, like I said, Batman was sneaking on top of buildings. So he slams him onto the rooftop. He jumps on top of him and he starts just smashing the shit out of him, even though he's already beat. But, Batman's got to be extra violent without killing people. And next up, Electro. Now, everyday Electro is still very tough. He's basically lightning near enough, nearly pure energy, not quite most of the time. He can fly at the speed of lightning, shoot lightning bolts, go through electricity, electronic technology. He's pretty busted already. Electro at high power at certain versions has fought the Avengers before, and he can hit someone with electric. He can create entire electric storms that hit someone, and when the lightning bolt hits someone, they turn them to stone. How has Spider-Man combated Electro before? He's used his insulated suits. You'd probably guess that, electricity, insulated suits, rubber. So Batman does the same. He's got spare suits on him. So that's what he does. He fights Electro. Electro tries blasting him. It doesn't work. So Electro uses lightning to, grab onto big metal electronic objects and throw them at Batman. Batman manages to dodge. Eventually, he's able to get close with Electro, trade blows with him. Of course, Electro cannot do too much to Batman. Batman being a much superior fighter, and he's got an electric-proof suit. He manages to take down Electro and beat his ass. And then the next is the Rhino. Now, Batman has developed a suit that is bigger, stronger, bulkier, more durable, and shock gauntlets. Not quite to the level of the ones he used against Darkseid. Again, then the whole video would be basically pointless. He hasn't used this suit for all the other villains because the advantage of being slower. Needs it for the Rhino. Rhino's going on a rampage. He's charging through buildings, sending them crumbling down like Jenga towers, going mental. Right, this is one of the physically strongest opponents Batman's faced. I mean, Batman struggles against Bane a lot. I know Bane is also a tactical genius and skilled. He's not just a brute. But the point is, he struggles against Bane. So, Rhino, he ain't going to be easy. So, Batman manages to lure Rhino into a big empty parking lot, bottom floor, with all these pillars. The Rhino charges at Batman. Batman dodges, and Rhino starts charging through the pillars. Batman's using Rhino's stupidity to his advantage. Batman gets hit a few times and sent flying. It causes a lot of damage, but the suit kind of protects him. He's also able to land a few blows on the Rhino, which shocks him and manages to hurt him due to the gauntlets. They keep kind of playing the same game. Batman deploys some smoke signals to make it harder for the Rhino. And then sometimes he even fires some missiles at the Rhino using the Batmobile, sends him flying through some pillars, hits him with the Batmobile. The Rhino goes to destroy the Batmobile. Before he does, Batman comes in and punches him with the gauntlets. Batman does like what he does in the Arkham games. He does a Batmobile Batman combo takedown, and eventually Rhino destroys enough pillars that the whole building starts going crumbling down. Batman hops in the Batmobile, he drives out. Building falls on top of Rhino. Rhino survives this. He breaks free from the debris. It's going to take a lot more than that to take out Rhino. Like, he's busted. But he's damaged a bit. Batman lures him underground, and the Rhino follows. Because the Rhino, now he just wants to crush the Batman. If you guys have ever watched Spectacular Spider-Man, you probably know how this is going to go. Rhino attacks Batman underground in this like little tunnel thing with these pipes. And Batman dodges, and every time he hits the pipes, it unleashes steam. Very quickly, the Rhino gets tired. The suit's attached to him like part of his skin. So when he sweats, he's like sweating through and like underneath and perspiring like his armour. But again, his armour's like his skin. So it's like he's sweating from the inside out. I guess it's the easiest way to explain it. So he starts getting tired and delirious very quickly. He's slower, weaker, and Batman uses this advantage to just lay a big, like, 20-piece combo with his shock gauntlets and just batter the guy. And the Rhino is done. One more, Dr. Octopus, one of Spider-Man's toughest foes. Without his tentacles, he's just a dude. In fact, he's weaker than just a dude. So Batman uses his stealth to his advantage. He's going to need his stealth here. And he uses disabling hacking devices to disrupt Doc Ock's tentacles. Now, they don't fully cancel out, but they disrupt enough for Batman to jump in. He gets a batarang and he stabs it in the back of Octopus's neck. Not like his actual flesh, where the tentacles attach and rip out the neuro device. And his tentacles are left useless. Otto starts falling down. Batman catches him by the back of the head and then smashes him face first into the ground. And that is how Batman would take out the Sinister Six. Now, my next Batman video I'm going to do probably on Wednesday. Maybe tomorrow, who knows. Which will be, could Batman catch Yoshikage Kira from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? For that one, I'm going to do editing. So you're not going to see my face in the whole video. It's going to be clips of Batman and Yoshikage Kira. Let me know which format you prefer. Do you prefer just complete raw me sat here talking? Or you can prefer me talking over clips because you just got more to look at. Generally, those videos seem to do better. But just, yeah, let me know. Alright, see ya.